Welcome back, everybody, to Ku5ogrande. Many thanks to Mr. Zindu for that subscription. Thank you to everybody who's followed / shared about Ku5ogrande, even if it's just letting people know on social media what's going on, or if you have a good time. Always good to see people doing that. Now let's hop on over to the game reveal. Well, this GM has been around for quite a long time. I always love to see her. Come on in, Garb. Let's chat a little bit.
Hey, bro.
Oh my gosh. Hello, Garb. How are you doing?
Heck.
What was that? Hello? Hello?
Okay, I hear you now.
Yes! Perfect. That's what I like to hear. So, how are you doing?
I'm okay. So, I remember in a previous episode, y'all wanted me to do like a pirate accent.
Yeah, I want to hear Pirate Garb.
I have a bad video game for everyone. I have a bad video game. I don't know.
That was pretty good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think you definitely need to hold on to the R's a little bit more. Arr! And say, like, ahoy! And stuff like that.
Ahoy!
Yes!
But yeah, we'll be doing Lethal Weapon versus SNES today.
You can't just do a really happy, funny accent and then say, Lethal Weapon time! That's a little bit scary for people, you know?
Yeah.
It's okay, I forgive you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, anytime. Now, Lethal Weapon, I don't think we've ever actually had this on Ku5ogrande before. So, what kind of game is this? Is this a platformer of sorts?
Yeah, that's probably how I describe it. Like, this was also released for the NES, but that's a totally different game, and that's a beat 'em up. But this one's more of a platformer, I'd say.
Yeah, I don't want to be beat up here. Platformer, shooting, action. I would say 9 times out of 10, if it's a game based off of a movie, it's a platformer, especially when we're dealing with anything pre-PS1. Even PS1, you can almost guarantee it's going to be a platformer.
Hi.
Now, I can think of a handful of exceptions, like Baby's Day Out for Genesis. What the crap was that? But then again, that was never officially released, so whatever. I don't know if it counts. How have you been? What's been up lately? Have you been playing any good games?
Well, not that many good games, but I've kind of been looking through some various games that I want to have on here.
Well, that's fine if you're not playing anything good. I would be disappointed if you were. So angry.
Fire, yeah.
So, yeah, I'm just trying to think, what games have I been playing? The samurai game. Oh my gosh, I recently started playing some Ooblets, which was released on the Epic Games Store. That has been pretty fun. I know that it's early access and they're still gonna fix some stuff and expand the game, but it's been like Pokemon Stardew Valley, and I have been enjoying that quite a bit. I'm trying to think what else. I don't know. I've been doing a lot of exploring as well when it comes to games. I've done some small streams on Discord going through some Atari games, and that's what I tend to focus on right now when it comes to exploring. Good old Atari. Atari, yar. I guess I'm a pirate now.
We can all be pirates.
There we go. That was almost there. That was pretty good. Oh my gosh. Garv, I love having you around here. Oh yeah, you also played Guitar Man.
Guitar Man, yeah.
Yeah, fairly recently in... when did you play it?
So let me see. It was for like the RPG Valkyries thing, maybe.
Oh, yeah. I saw them tweet about that. I'm glad that you were able to play that. It's always a blast to watch whenever I get the chance. And that game is definitely difficult. So if people here didn't manage to catch that at some time, you should go watch one of the VODs because it is a blast. Let me turn up the game audio a little bit so we can hear this wonderful Lethal Weapon music. Yeah, that's better. Lethal Weapon. You know, most weapons are lethal. Sort of the point. At least I would presume that's the point of having a weapon, you know, if you're doing it in order to not... I don't know. As usual, Zindictive is buffering. Well, Zindictive lives in Australia, so internet is more of a concept than an actual thing. So we'll probably see a lot of buffering on his screen, but otherwise, we've got the 4 players here, I think, ready. I'm going to check in Discord and see if they are. Andy, Zindictive, I am Spectre, and Cool Kid going up against each other in this match. Okay, I'm checking with them right now. What would be good emotes for people to spam?
I guess weapons, maybe, and guns.
Okay, weapons and guns. Spam those! Oh, by the way, they're playing on easy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I am doing the countdown. Spam all of your weapons. All of them. I want to see emotes. Yeah, butts. That's a good weapon. I like butts.
Yeah. Oh, the quote didn't appear that I wanted to, but...
Okay, as soon as I see movement in the first mission, I will start our timer. Zindictive will be starting significantly behind the others just because... probably the internet is way far behind there. And let me refresh Zindictive stream, actually. See if that helps. Nope.
Yeah, he mentioned that he was having internet trouble, so hopefully...
That's fine. He'll start. I've got faith.
Yeah. But yeah. So... Yeah...
Comcast in Australia, and it's Camcast. Wait, that was more Brooklyn. Well, here we go. Andy currently climbing up some ladders. Talk to me a little bit about what we're seeing here. Why are people in the 20th century using spears?
That's a good question, huh? This part's pretty rude.
Yeah, what is happening in this game?
So you have like a time limit, and if you run out of time, you'll lose a little health and have to reduce some of the section. And also they have to climb on those things through these platforms, and the jumps get really precise later on.
Let's see, I am checking right now with Zindictive to see if he is playing because we are stuck on the title screen over there. Might be playing, just difficult to know. It's Australia. Sometimes playing looks like doing nothing in Australia.
Yeah. Oh. Well, Zindictive is making like a lot of local reporting. So if necessary, we can just reference that.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be completely fine. Well, right now, everybody is taking a lot of damage and quite a few hits. Just so everybody knows, this match is actually pretty dang important because from what I understand, everybody here has 22 points, which means that only the first place person is guaranteed to move on to the bracket. Second place will possibly have a tiebreaker. Third and fourth are eliminated.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, there is fall damage in this game, and it can be pretty strict.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like... Oh, Zendifish just started on the stream.
Yep, I see Vindictive moving now. Cool Kid is using the first continue, it looks like, and limited continues. That's always a little bit of a scary sight. And considering that this is the first level, having to use a continue on easy mode, I'm a little concerned.
Well, there's only like 5 levels in the entire game, but they're really, really long is the thing.
Yeah, I would say Cadus in chat is right. Cadus said learning how continues work is important, and I completely agree, you know. Learning how many continues you have is super duper important. Considering that the last game, the manual said they had limited continues, but they actually didn't, or they had unlimited, but they actually were limited. That was really scummy.
Wow, yeah, that is rude.
But you know what? We've seen manuals be wrong before. And everybody got the same information. So, yeah, it's stressful.
And you think it's a pretty good progress through this part? He's already at like the second part where you have to go through these chains.
Who is now?
Andy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he may run out of time though, so that's a little sad.
Oh my gosh, some of these jumps that you have to make here, they look particularly difficult. Just after climbing up the ladder above the shark, having to jump across the moving platforms, the ones that move up and down, just timing the jump is difficult, and Andy is out of time.
Oh, I think he was pretty close to being finished with the section 2, so that's unfortunate.
Running out of time is a game over?
Oh, you only lose like one badge worth of health, but he only had like half of a badge remaining, so he game over.
Oh, okay. Wait, how do you know? Is a vest half of the badge?
I guess so.
Okay. So,
yeah.
Yeah, just so everybody knows, this was developed and published by Ocean Software. We all love Ocean around here. They have made a lot of quality video. Wait, no, that's the Amiga, Atari, and DOS version. What about SNES? Well, I was still right. Ocean made that. Yeah, it's just that I imagine it's a fairly different version from those others. This music is pretty rockin', though. I like it.
Yeah, I'd say the music in this game is generally pretty good.
Yeah, the person who did the music did other wonderful games. The music for them, like Hook, Cool World, Jurassic Park, The Flintstones, 1995, of course, for Super Nintendo. I actually have some of that music on my playlist. It's pretty good.
Ooh, that's nice.
Wait, there's somebody here who gets credit for making toys.
Oh.
Did they make toys as a tie-in to the movie? Well, I mean, probably, even though Lethal Weapon is definitely not a movie for kids.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, that, and as chat says, that never stopped toy manufacturers. They definitely did a lot of that. Wait a second. The person, oh my gosh, the person who did the programming for this game also ended up doing the coding for NES Athena, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
And I am very not okay with that. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Or no, I guess for Commodore 64. Commodore 64 Athena.
Oh.
Maybe NES as well, but yeah, Commodore 64 is not good.
Yeah. Yeah, so Roger, like the character Andy's controlling now, Roger Muragus, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he has better jumping, so it's a good thing that Andy is using him now.
Okay. I think that learning that can be very helpful. Oh, it turns out that those aren't moving platforms, they're moving hitboxes, and you need to grab onto the rope that is... Oh, no wonder. I thought that you had to jump onto them, but no, you have to grab onto the rope. That's dumb. It's not very straightforward, and doesn't... Like, considering that the rope looks like it's more part of the background than something you can interact with, it's dumb.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of hard to figure that part out.
Well, everybody is starting to get the hang of this game. Oh, other people said that they thought you had to grab onto the hook. It kind of looks like that, too. Andy has it figured out, though. Good.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this jump is still not going to be easy at all. Why are you jumping left and right, Andy? I don't understand. There we go. Trying to kill the construction worker. Guess what? Construction can't stop for you. That's because turns out that the not-so-lethal wrench is actually a lethal weapon. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
At least in this game it is. Chad is asking where you're supposed to go, and my guess is I have no clue.
I think it's the rightmost part of the screen in like the pipe that's toward the end.
I would guess so. Yeah, looks like Zindictive has also learned a little bit about climbing the ropes. What did you tell them about the game? Did they get a manual when they were playing this?
Yeah, I gave him a manual. I should probably also link it in chat.
Yeah, so everybody knows this is an ocean game, which kind of is notorious when it comes to bad video games. I know somebody said it might be an LJN game. LJN and Ocean both have a pretty big repertoire when it comes to crap. Dun 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 dun. Okay, let me go ahead and read a little bit of the case briefing that is from the manual. You know what it's all about? That's right. The crazy cop and his almost crazy partner are back to do the city a world of good. As Martin Riggs, or Roger Murtaugh. Is that how you say his last name, Murtaugh?
Probably. That's probably how. I don't know.
You've got a lot to decide, like how you're gonna outwit and outdo the major outlaws of L.A. Riggs is a Vietnam veteran, trained in the techniques of the U.S. Commandos. He's high-strung, unpredictable, and impulsive with little regard for his own safety. His incredible skill in martial arts makes him truly a living, breathing, lethal weapon. Murtaugh is more of a career cop and a family man. He thought he had it easy until Riggs showed up a few years ago, and those few years already seemed like a lifetime. Preferring ammunition over hand-to-hand combat, Murtaugh is less athletic than Riggs, but he still packs a mean punch. Now this mismatched duo must take on drug smugglers, terrorists, the organization, and a live bomb at a shopping mall. Which of these 4 missions will you tackle first? One thing's for sure, they'll all be tricky and deadly. How much of your life and your future are you willing to risk? As Riggs? As Murtaugh? Choose the best man for each mission. Remember, you'll need muscle and wits, so choose wisely. If you're sharp enough and quick enough, you may have time to catch your breath before you begin your final task for the Internal Affairs Department. What? The Internal Affairs Department? That sounds so boring. This time, you'll be tracking down a corrupt ex-police officer, one who knows how you move. So get moving and do it carefully. Uh-oh. Apparently we do have progress, by the way. And did Cool Kid go to the second stage? Am I mistaken? I don't know.
Let me see.
Yeah. Looks like we have a new area here. Cool Kid may be moving on to the next area. Fantastic.
Yeah, this is the second part of the first mission, so yeah, he's in the lead now.
Yeah, Cool Kid is in the lead. Honestly, all of the players, like, I know Cool Kid, Andy, and Zindictive have been strong players in the past. I Am Spectre, I'm not 100% sure, has played in Ku5ogrande before. So, like, honestly, I feel like all of them have a pretty big chance, although Andy, considering how many times Andy has won Ku5ogrande before, I wouldn't be too surprised if Andy manages to pick the steam back up. If Andy gets eliminated before the brackets, that will be a huge shock, I think, to everybody watching. Remember, first place will be moving on to the bracket for sure. Second place may get in with a tiebreaker. We're not completely sure what will happen at that point. It just depends on how all of these matches go. Third and fourth are out for sure.
Yeah, so, I don't know. I noticed that Andy, like, when he's gotten game overs, he's, like, went back to the menu, so he'll have more continues remaining when he gets farther here.
Yep. Zindictive on to the next area as well. So it looks like Cool Kid and no, never mind, I lied. Zindictive is not on to the next area because this game is being kind of dumb. It shouldn't be a surprise.
Yeah.
But Zindictive just went into the pipe right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, here's the deal. Cool Kid has definitely been world record holder in many games. Is the champion when it comes to a week of Garfield. This game doesn't control it all like Garfield, or look like Garfield, or have anything to do with Garfield, though, so who knows how that transfers over.
Yeah.
And guess what? Justin brought me a burrito.
Yay!
Oh my gosh. Burrito Day is the happiest day in the world.
Yeah.
So, yeah, honestly, 15 minutes in, anything could change still. Andy might be able to figure out that this pipe is somewhere you can go, but it looks like Andy is going to backtrack a little bit.
Oh, hopefully. I feel like that was where you're supposed to go. I don't know if I remember everything perfectly with this part, but I thought that was where you needed to go.
Yeah, but it's not obvious.
Nah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, this has to be frustrating. Like, the thing is, this game is... I think the biggest crime so far is with visual cues, because it's not obvious that you can climb or descend the ropes like I Am Spectre is doing right here. It's not obvious that you can go into the pipe at the end of the stage, because it just visually doesn't cue you into that. Andy taking a full reset, probably a good idea, honestly.
Yeah.
Because what if you do, like, suddenly make progress and you realize, oh, okay, this is how to get through it, but you're halfway through your continues. It's just a disadvantage.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you lose a few early on, just resetting, taking the time to go through the intro area is fine.
And I believe you start about from there if you just start over anyway, so it's probably best to just do that.
Yeah, everybody Do know that Zindictive is currently playing, but lives in Australia, and Australia just pretends to have internet. And yeah, he doesn't live in one of the main cities, so there's that for you. I love the enemy dying sound effects. They're pretty good.
Yeah, they are pretty neat.
By the way, the manual has some very helpful tips, okay? Tip number 1, try not to get too close to the bad guys, as they will hit you. Okay, it's a good hint. Okay, conserve your ammunition throughout the level to face the tough guys. Okay, that's kind of something straightforward as well. How about always remember that time is ticking? These hints suck. Oh, they're terrible. They're not help at all. They're dumb.
Yeah, they're kind of not the best hints.
Wow, I'm trying to think. There is information here a little bit about playing the stages. This first stage, under the guise of diplomatic immunity, a ruthless gang of international villains have made vast sums of money through narcotics and racketeering. They are now attempting to export the money from a shady dockside in downtown LA. Riggs and Murtaugh must infiltrate the heavily guarded dock, board the ship, and retrieve the money. They expect heavy resistance. That is all the information they give for the first mission.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not great. And Andy is actually in 4th right now. I am...
yeah.
Then again, we've seen Andy make huge comebacks before, so nothing is set in stone. But, yeah, that's... Oh, Andy, no! Oh, the shark wants to eat you. The first mission is the second film. That's what it sounds like, yeah. I actually haven't seen any of the films. Have you, Garb?
I think I watched the first one a very long time ago.
Okay.
But I don't remember it that well. I think it was released before the video games, if I remember correctly. The first time I knew that this franchise existed was because of Lethal Weapon for the NES. And I owned that game in my childhood.
By the way, Cool Kid is inside the ship. Nobody else has made it there quite yet.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. This is pretty exciting. Yeah. Oh, Cool Kid. Wait, is there fall damage in this game?
Yeah, there is.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate.
It's illegal. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I saw Cool Kid die from falling too far. I mean, I understand it. Real people, you can only fall so far without, like, getting hurt. But, come on, if you're gonna make these giant areas, at least make it so that people can get through it. Like, this is really cool for the first mission of the game. It's very difficult. Not only that, but the physics look a little bit special. Talk to me. I don't think we've talked too much about the controls and how the game plays. Oh, is it a little bit difficult to control?
I'd say it's relatively responsive, but some of the jumps you need to do here are incredibly tight at the part Andy's at.
Okay.
The swimming controls could be a little better. They can be kind of slow. Ooh, maybe Andy will finish this part. So you have 8 continues.
Yeah, unfortunately, chat asked, by the way, if there are infinite continues. Nope, 8 or 9, and it is definitely going to be something that they use up. Now, considering that people have had multiple deaths and use multiple continues on the first stage, if they just reset and start the first stage over again, it's not a huge surprise. Yeah, there are plenty of continues, but Andy is still on the very first area of the very first level. Everybody else is making some progress.
Oh no, Andy.
And he still doesn't know that you have to get in the pipe. The thing is, occasionally people will post information on Discord, but I have seen no information getting posted there. He's tried the pipe, says chat. I wonder, do you have to kill the shark in order to get into the pipe?
I think you may need to wait for the shark to enter first. From what I remember, I'm not sure. I'm not sure why it's not working well.
Follow the shark. Here's the deal. Dondarf is saying that apparently he went in before the shark went in, so because of that, Andy didn't think about doing that again. I mean, it makes sense that, you know, you just want to get in there as quickly as possible so you avoid damage, but nope.
Yeah, this is, yeah.
Well, it's fine, you know? People are going to struggle in different areas, and even the people who have historically been fantastic in certain things can struggle with other parts, you know? You never really know how a game is going to go for you, and even those who do extremely well can struggle. And we've got the struggle. Yeah, for me, like, I tend to do best with things that are really old. Like, if we're going Commodore 64, Atari, or even NES, I suppose, is kind of really old these days. Like, that stuff works well for me. Puzzle games work well for me. I tend to do pretty well in those. When it comes to anything that starts getting to a newer platform, I tend to not do quite as well. Platformers, people do better than I do, you know? It's just, if I am going to be playing one of those, I usually go in with the realization that I'm going to probably lose, and that's fine.
Well, yeah, honestly, what my issue is generally is like logic puzzle games. I remember that in mystery tournaments that they usually give me, I usually have quite a bit of an issue with those personally.
Oh yeah, when I've had any of the puzzle games on mystery tournament, I've been like, okay, there's a chance now, and I've done okay. When I've gotten platformers on mystery tournament, I'm like, okay, this is where my playthrough ends. You know, this has been fun. Puzzle for NES, I would kick butt on that. I am really good at slide puzzles, Karozy.
Oh.
Why does the captain have no pants? I don't know. It's complicated. It looks like Cool Kid may have finished the mission, though.
Yeah,
Very
nice.
Yeah, that is the most progress we have seen by far.
Unfortunately, I think the main issue is that Andy is currently using Martin Riggs, and Martin Riggs doesn't really have the best jumping, so that makes it a little bit more difficult to complete this section.
Yeah, but you don't really need the jumping too much. Like, getting across the ropes, yes, but once you're past the ropes, oh no! That is... The shark's probably gonna bite his butt. He avoided the shark. Yeah, for those who are watching, the order that we have right now, Cool Kid is in first. I Am Spectre might be in second, Vindictive third, and Andy is in fourth. Yeah, we get a sewer level. course there's a stupid sewer level. Why wouldn't there be a sewer level? Are there sewers in the movies? Can anybody confirm?
I don't remember any sewers, but...
All of these levels have been Look, the ocean isn't a sewer, okay? Despite what you and mega corporations might believe. Oh my gosh. I don't know what I like more, the music or this burrito, but they're pretty even when it comes to things that I am enjoying this very moment.
Yeah.
So, do you think there's going to be a major wall that the players run into, or have they already run into the walls that they should expect?
I remember that, for me personally, it was really hard to figure out what to do about halfway through this second mission, so I could see Cool Kid having some issue with this part.
Okay.
And Andy's kind of at the wall that I generally expected, like with the first part of the first level.
Okay. Zindictive enjoying the buffering. I am Spectre, I believe, is getting on top of the boat. Oh. Well, falling into the giant pipe of the boat. That's cool. Like, I really like the way that this game looks, and honestly, it doesn't look like every platformer out there. The graphics stand out. The gameplay is definitely different from a lot of platformers out there, considering that they're climbing up in order to get in order to get over the boat. Like, it's not straightforward where to go. There are a lot of exciting things about this game that just didn't pan out very well.
Yeah, I'd definitely say that, yeah.
At least that's my assessment up to this point. You know, I think that this game has some neat little ideas for a game that's made based off of a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are a lot of movie-based games out there that end up just being super mediocre. And this, at least I can say they have pretty good ideas here.
Yeah.
Good ideas does not necessarily make it a good game, though, and I Am Spectre is finding that out really quickly because the camera did not follow him quickly enough to see where he was going when climbing down the rope. Oh my gosh. Okay, Cool Kid is getting another taste of level 2 here. Nobody else has made it to level 2 at this point, and I think that at least I Am Spectre is going to do that in the near future. Andy is quickly falling out of this match.
Yeah, I won't say it's over for him, but yeah, it's definitely, yeah.
Which, honestly, I think that one of the most relieving things for me was whenever I was eliminated. Like, oh, I don't have to worry about this crap anymore.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, there are a lot of people here who have played before. I know that a lot of people don't expect to make it very far, and that is completely fine. You know, it's a tough battle, and honestly, just the experience of playing through a game that you never played before, that you know is going to be bad, it's kind of exciting. I love being thrown into games for an hour just to see what the game is all about, and you can usually get a really good sample of the game in that hour. So, yeah, there's some people who definitely play for keeps, but a lot of people who play just in order to get the experience of playing through a game they've never touched before.
Yeah, that's definitely why I like competing in Ku5ogrande. Like, I don't think I made it to the bracket yet, but it's always a lot of fun doing it.
Oh, yeah. I'm so glad I stole the idea from Mystery Tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, you heard it. Well, I mean, and change things up a little bit, you know. You gotta steal from the greatest. Steal from the best.
Yeah. Like I think the issue Andy's having with doing this is that the jumps it can be kind of hard to get on like the thing you need to hold on to after the ropes. Like you have to be a little bit farther than you would think to be able to do it.
Mm-hmm. Okami is asking if Ku5ogrande is bootleg Mystery Tournament, and I'd say basically, you know, what would happen if you took Mystery Tournament and made it just a bunch of crap? And that's what we got! Oh my gosh. Yeah, Andy should really change to the other character. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it with the current character.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem, yeah. But after he runs out of time, like, he'll only lose, like, one of the badges, so that... Oh, he just resets.
Yep. Andy is saying in Discord, this platforming in game make no sense and I don't like it. And I can't really blame him.
Yeah.
But right now, things are looking really hopeful for Cool Kid. I Am Spectre is back to the beginning as well, it looks like. Zindictive, oh my gosh. Like, if there's one other person who manages to beat the first mission, we may see that person in second place. Oh wait, I Am Spectre actually did.
Oh, nice, nice.
Very nice. We have our current first and second players definitely settled. Zindictive currently in third, Andy in fourth. Things could change, but we're starting to get a little bit low on time. I don't know if Andy has a chance of moving up to first, but second, compared to where I Am Spectre is right now, it still is possible if Andy can figure out how to get in the pipe.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem. That I think he's tried doing it, but I don't know, like, why it hasn't worked. It's kind of really unfortunate. But I'm not sure if Zendifta is a little bit farther than we're seeing. Like, I know he's buffered some, so I'm not sure exactly where he is right now.
Yeah, he definitely, well, he's in Australia, first off. But yeah, time-wise, I know that his stream started significantly after the others. That's okay. Honestly, if needed, if anything is close or looks close by the end, we can go and review VODs to see what happened.
Yeah.
Right now, like, it's pretty clear that he's in third, based off of what we're seeing here. Cool Kid, by the way, moving on to what looks like a pipe section? Why are there people in the pipes? Get out!
Yeah. Oh, he's pretty far into this mission now.
Oh yeah. I apologize for the silence here. I am enjoying a burrito as well as quality video games. Simply put, sometimes that's all you need in life.
Yeah, no. Burritos are the best.
Yeah, I know that there's some people in chat who haven't ever had a burrito, and I feel so sad for you.
Aww.
Woo! People in chat hope the burrito's better than the game. Yeah. It's so good.
Yay.
Wait. Okay, per Caro Z, who's reading a German review, they gave the game a low score for graphics because it looked too cartoony. Look, the whole action of the movie... Yeah, the movie is live action, but it's ridiculous. It's absolutely... Andy, no! It's just ridiculous. Like, that's what this game, the series is about. Being over the top. At least I believe that is. I've never watched any of them, but I think it is. Zindictive, moving on to stage 2. Everybody except for Andy onto the second stage, it looks like.
Yeah. At this point, it's going to be really hard. I guess it's not over, but, like, hopefully Andy at least figures out what to do there.
Yeah, I definitely agree there. Okay. The thing is, Andy keeps switching to the worst character to use for this level. It's a little odd.
Oh, I thought that was the character you should started with by default. I think. Unless
like, he tried it with the other character and then reset. You know, didn't even give him a solid shot. No!
Yeah.
I'm Spectre just got shot in the face. Well, that's not nice, bad guys. Yeah, here's the deal. Chad is saying that they're surprised that Andy might be going down because of a platformer. I honestly was thinking the same. I usually think if Andy shows up, I try to give him something that's not a platformer because he's played a few of those and usually does extremely well. But this game is being a huge challenge for him. So yeah, I'd say that this is definitely going to be a big surprise outcome for the match. Surprises aren't bad though.
I honestly wasn't specifically intending to have this to have Andy get knocked out, but sometimes it just happens.
Oh yeah, we always come up with new surprises here. Well, you know, it really depends. I like to push people's buttons, especially when people have been in the tournament for a long time. I think what is going to make me laugh watching them play, and that's something that I definitely think about when choosing a game. Sometimes I just choose something from my childhood that I'm like, nobody has a chance of playing anything that's been remotely at all like this. But then other times I see somebody, like, if Bangera shows up, I try to think, what would be a way to get Bangera walled for a really long time? Because that always makes me laugh. I know Bangera doesn't appreciate it as much as I do.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think it's unfortunate that... I don't know if Andy notices that Roger Murtaugh jumps higher.
I don't know if he has, yeah.
Yeah, when you run out of health, you automatically switch to the other character, and he has tried using Murtaugh some.
He has, and he actually more regularly gets over to the platform that he needs to get to. So, like, I've seen him get there. Or at least get to the climbing section that he needs to get to.
Yeah.
With the other character. Okay, 41 minutes in, and like it's going to be difficult for people to catch up to Cool Kid at this point. I don't think it's impossible by far. It's just Cool Kid is making a huge amount of progress right now.
Yeah.
Zindictive and I Am Spectre are not far behind, though. I actually think I Am Spectre might have moved into second. I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, yeah, these two areas are kind of a little samey. So it's a little hard to see.
Okay, Andy, gonna be timing out in just a bit. Trying to kill the construction worker. That is rude, Andy. Come on. Okay, why did it start him with this character instead of the other one?
Oh, well, Andy only lost like 1 badge worth of damage, so this character still has some health left.
Oh, when you time out, you don't run out of health and switch to the other character. You just run out of that character's health. Or you just lose 1 badge. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Andy. Come on.
It does look like he's using Murtaugh now, so hopefully we gotta make it this time.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Yeah, I will go ahead and refresh Zindictive stream right now so that it is as caught up as possible. Considering that the internet in Australia is not necessarily the best, he has been falling behind from time to time. It's understandable. It's expected.
Yeah.
Okay, Andy, just gotta get the shark into the tube.
Come on,
I don't know why the shark needs to go into the tube, but it does. Oh my gosh, go right, Andy, go right!
Oh no! Oh.
I'm so sad. Try again, Andy, try! No! No! To the right, to the right! No! The shark went left? Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I'm not sure if the shark is necessary. That's just like an idea that I may have as to why.
Yeah, the shark might not be necessary. I don't know. If anybody can tell us how sharks work, that would help.
Oh, yeah. I think Cool Kid's getting pretty close to the end of the mission too, so I think after this there'll just be like a train, like another like train section, then the boss.
Here's the train section. Yeah, relatively simple looking from what I can see.
Yeah.
I do have to say, one of the frustrating things about this as well is that oftentimes if you struggle a little bit with the stage and are trying to get through it, but you are failing, it's very easy to start worrying about how you're falling behind with everybody else and psych yourself out. And I wouldn't be too surprised if that's happening for Andy. Cool Kid, though, has just been making consistent progress this whole time. You know, I Am Spectre and Zindictive have struggled a little bit more with it, but Cool Kid is just plowing through it.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering how they're doing on continues. I think I think Cool Kid has been pressing start so quickly it hasn't shown the menu, so I'm not sure how many continues he has left. But that hadn't been as big of an issue as I thought it would
There's
be.
a game over right there.
Oh.
I think Cool Kid will be able to... wait, are there any more continues for Cool Kid?
It takes a really long time to...
Why does it take so... Like, the Super Nintendo doesn't have loading times usually, right?
So there's loading to get to the continue screen and then more loading to get to the game, so that kind of just adds up.
Dumb. Okay, that's my assessment. Have I played Batman Forever? Like, it says loading.
Yeah.
I'm not convinced it is, though.
Zandra.
Do. Okay, so apparently some games actually do have load times. Weird. But fair, I guess. It's just, what do they have to load? Because most of the games are solid state, aren't they? They're just, bam, there you go.
Yeah.
I have no idea how video games work like that. Gonna be honest. A slow processor having to uncompress graphics in real time. Okay, that makes sense that they'd have to decompress stuff if they had stuff compressed. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I know that some games didn't have like any compression at all, and because of that, it was probably a lot faster to do things.
Oh, huh, yeah, I don't really know all about that too well, so this is interesting to hear about.
Yeah, same. See, we're learning. We're learning, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something that we can do in Ku5ogrande. And many people are learning never to play any of the games that have been on Ku5ogrande. So that's good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like, Cool Kid's at the boss now, yeah.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah.
Oh no, game over for Andy. Yeah, I think that at this point, Andy is the person who's going to take last. Absolutely a shock to me, but you know, shocks happen. We just got to get used to them.
Yeah.
Some days it's your day, some years it's your years, some years it's not, you know? With that said, you know, I've been really impressed with how the other players have been doing, especially Cool Kid. This is his first year in Ku5ogrande. He does play a lot of various games and plays a lot of good games, but also has some pretty strong strides in bad games. Vindictive has always been a strong player as well. Although I Am Spectre is currently, I think, a little bit ahead of Vindictive. We've got Cool Kid in first, I Am Spectre in second, Vindictive third, and Andy in fourth. And correct, I have participated as a competitor in Ku5ogrande. In general, we don't have GMs play anymore, just to help keep things separated, and also I think some GMs really prefer to have that break. Trust me, they're still playing plenty of crap out there.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. Like, sometimes, like, competing can be a little stressful, but I find GMing to be a little bit more relaxing, in a way.
In fact, I'm going to go ahead and say, if Andy gets eliminated today, that means that we will have no former Ku5ogrande championships in the bracket.
Wow.
Or
That is
champions.
something.
Yeah, no former champions in the bracket. So that's pretty significant.
Yeah.
Yeah, NPC is a GM for us. Dragon Dark, I believe that he had initially entered, but unfortunately this year is not a good year, and has been unable to play. And Andy has played, but Lethal Weapon. Oh man, who would have thought Lethal Weapon of all video games?
It's a lethal weapon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it's too lethal for Andy, unfortunately.
Apparently, yeah.
Oh, apparently Skeptic had a full game over, so that's unfortunate. Aww.
Oh no! This opens up the possibility for Zindictive to move up into second place, which would keep him alive, possibly. It would allow him to maybe move into the tournament. It's hard to say. Cool Kid pretty much has his place absolutely seized at this point. Or seized. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love people who are here cheering on people they're fans of. It's good to see people's fans here in chat.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Cool Kid jumping around, climbing on some of these pipes here, going in a door. Looks like it's a little bit of a door maze, and I am not a fan. Zindictive currently making progress through this pipe section. It reminds me a little bit of Hudson Hawk for the NES.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think they were made by the same... Or did Ocean make Hudson Hawk? I don't think they did.
I'm not sure. I don't know that game that much.
Let's see. Yeah, it was published by Ocean Software. Yeah. So, Sony ImageSoft released a version of Hudson Hawk for the Game Boy and NES. I imagine Ocean Software definitely got a little bit of their hooks into this. And yeah, I can see some of the possible similarities here. Might be more of a coincidence than anything else, but I don't think so.
Yeah, that's interesting, yeah.
Yeah, anyways, that's my bet. Hudson Hawk probably used a little bit of the same stage design for the pipe section. Now, with that said, I'm not completely sure who is in the lead when it comes to stage 2. Cadus, our referee, has definitely been keeping tabs on things to see how things progress for both Zindictive and I Am Spectre, since those are the ones who are really contending for second place. However, I am unsure. Cadus is saying that he hasn't seen Zin in the subway quite yet, so that means that Zindictive still is in third.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yar. Pirates literally have nothing to do with this game, Garb. Arr, except there's a seaport. Yar.
A seaport.
Yar. Oh my gosh. Okay. What else can I talk about with this game? I don't know. Cool Kid getting shot a bunch. You know, it's kind of surprising how many bulletproof vests the characters are wearing in this game.
I know, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Cool Kid is into a new area that we haven't seen before on the screen. Looks like a shopping mall or office building. Maybe an evil lair? Okay, let me see. Okay, second mission, you go to the subway. And then this is a shopping mall. Yes, we are in the mall. And we're trying to stop the bomb. We don't want the bomb exploding in the mall. It'll make it so that, like, shops have to close down and stuff. And you can't stop capitalism.
Yeah.
Andy, I think, is probably thrown in the towel. He's saying, I'm IRL mad. He found how to get into this next area. Oh my gosh.
Oh no! Oh, but GG, but like, that, I know that's heartbreaking.
That is definitely heartbreaking. Yeah, almost an hour in, and Andy has figured out how to move into the second area of the first stage. Calm Ellery in Discord, I am Spectre on the stream, said in Discord, I'm too old for this. And yeah, yeah. You know, it's games like this that sometimes make people think video games were a mistake. But at the same time, it tried. Like, I would say that compared to a lot of other games on the Super Nintendo, this has some interesting ideas. It's just not good.
Yeah, there definitely are some good ideas.
I don't know the reference. Guess what? Maybe he was referencing Lethal Weapon?
Yeah, that's what it's referencing.
Huh? Who would have guessed? Not me, because guess what? Lethal Weapon is over. That was a little bit early, teeny tiny bit early. That's okay. It's time, everybody. It's time. No more lethal weapons. That's right. You can put all of your weapons away. So as it turns out, Cool Kid is the victor today. And it appears that our second person today is I Am Spectre, who may be going on to the tiebreakers. Indictive and Andy, unfortunately, are eliminated.
I'm just waiting for Andy to hop in here and just yell at me. People are asking to get him in here. I don't know. I think that'd probably be, I don't know, if you want. It'd be cool.
So don't worry. I'm letting Andy know that chat wants him. They want to hear his opinions, and we may bring him in. We'll have to see. Hello there, Cool Kid. Congratulations.
Oh, hey, thank you very much.
GG.
Yeah, honestly, I think everybody went into this match thinking Andy was going to come in first, and it was a complete flip around. I think I see Andy. I'm going to bring him in too. Hello there, Andy.
Same.
So yeah, I can
say many bad words.
like butts.
Oh no, much worse.
Oh no, not the real ones.
The real ones.
Okay, so let's go ahead and talk this through a little bit, because Cool Kid managed to make a decent amount of progress in the third mission. Cool Kid, what are your thoughts about the game? And then we'll ask Andy.
It was pretty fun. I'd say controls. I don't know. I like my platformers with weird, bad controls are my kind of style. Like it. So it's, but I couldn't figure out how to. I started off really weird by not. I got stuck at the beginning of the first level for felt like 10 minutes, but.
Hey, I got stuck there for an hour.
That part is rude.
I shouldn't laugh. But yeah, Andy, you were there for an hour. So what, like, you had to be thinking, what was I missing?
Yes, many. For ever since mid-15 when I got there the first time.
Oh my gosh. Did you eventually found the answer to that question, you know, but
Yeah, the 58 minutes.
yeah, so what are your thoughts about the game?
I mean, outside of that, the game was, well, a little bit rude, but not bad. The music is good, but it's
Okay.
effing rude.
Yeah, it was definitely a rude game. Like, I was just watching and I thought, you know, Andy, you were so close to going in there, but for some reason, I think it takes a little bit of time for the pipe to open up.
I touched it. More than once I touched. It's a time-based thing. I touched it more than once.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I definitely touched it from the side more than once.
Cool kid?
I don't know. Like, I think you may have had to go there after the shark did it. After the shark went in.
I don't know. It's really, I'm real mad.
I do not blame you at all. You know, honestly, you know, you've won how many of the Ku5ogrande so far? 2, 3?
Yes, too.
2? Yeah.
And I'm not making it brackets this time, so.
Well, none of the previous champions are in the brackets this time, Andy.
Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. Cool kid, you better win, by the way. I'm pulling for you. You're my homie. I want you to win.
You heard it here.
I made it this far. Yes. Well, certainly didn't expect it to make it this far, to be honest. But it's cool.
Hey, I'm happy. I'm happy you're going into the bracket. You know, well, and that's when the real crap starts coming out. Actually, no. This game was really bad. I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is bad.
Like I said, though, I wasn't even mad until until minute 20 when I got lost, and then I realized I didn't go into the thing. I literally brushed up against 4 times.
That is just rude. Yeah.
I brushed up against it several times. You guys saw that, right?
Yeah.
It's like, come on. You gotta be many bad words kidding me.
Yeah, I really don't blame you. Don't blame you at all. All right, I think, you know what, Zindictive is saying right now that he's a little bit unsure of what happened. He feels that he went into stage 3, but I feel like we're going to have to ask for a VOD if he wants to make those claims and wants to show that he took 2nd place. So if he can show us a VOD, because the internet was basically a pile of butts for him. So a VOD would help. Okay, Andy, seriously, sad day that you struggled, but at the same time, you know, that is how things go.
It is how things go.
Yeah, we'll have to see if we can bring in for some of the meantime shenanigans.
I would like that.
Aw, okay, yeah, you and I will talk. Cool Kid, thank you so much, both of you, and Garby. Take care. Have a fantastic day, okay?
Bye.
Bye. All right, everybody, this is Ku5ogrande, the Bad Video Game Tournament. What an upset we had today. But this is how tournaments go. You never know how you're going to do. The winners that we've had in the past have been Dragon Dark, NPC, and Andy. NPC also won the Invitational over at the GDQ channel. Who's going to take the victory this year? There is no clue. Everybody, we will run to a commercial real quick. Thank you to Dondar for dropping those bits, as well as everybody who has subscribed. You're helping keeping me fed, as well as covering the prizes that we give out for the tournament. If you would like to support that way, feel free to subscribe or give subscriptions. Another way is to just follow and share the love with your friends. Be back in 1 minute.